He then starts a Give, Send, Go.
Give, Send, Go. A
For all of
GoFundMe?
y'all that have
Oh,
been asking,
hell
we
nah.
started a GoFundMe or not a
Wow.
GoFundMe, but a way where you can give us to help us out as we try to
Wow.
get legal, we try to fight legally, or we try to pay for our expenses. Give, Send, Go. Reverend Joel Wells.
Oh, this nigga is a f***ing fool. He thought he was about to get the same treatment that white woman who called that little 4-year-old black autistic boy that hard R. He saw her raise $500,000 in a week. He thought he was about $5 grand. I can raise $5 grand. Where all the Zionists coming to your rescue? Where all the white conservatives coming to your rescue? They not coming. That's what you need to realize. Oh man, they not coming. Tap dancing for clout, but the check bounced. Video by The Amazing Lucas. Shout out to The Amazing Lucas. Let's go ahead and check this out, man.
So y'all remember that debate with Jubilee? It was Amanda Seals, and she was going against, 20 black conservatives? Lord in heaven.
Right.
Now, out of that debate, there was two people that, that mainly stood out. That was the mofo that we come to find out is Angolian, not even black American.
Right.
Talk about black Americans and our problems here.
Right.
Crazy. And then the other black guy who was like, hey, black people don't deserve reparations, okay? Why does a person who's sitting on the couch smoking weed and playing video games deserve reparations?
Ridiculous.
But why should people who are sitting at home playing video games, smoking marijuana,
Are you sitting at home playing a video game?
Bro, that's the thing that frustrates me more than anything else about black conservatives when they start speaking on reparations. One, they paint this caricature of black people that is not based in reality in America. Statistically, white people and black people use weed at the same rate. Around 13% of both the white and black population use weed. But furthermore, he's like, aren't you black? Is that what you're doing? And that's exactly what Amanda is saying here. And he goes over the head of every single white person and every single sellout that reacted to this Jubilee thing. That statement that she just said goes completely over their head. Are you sitting at home smoking weed, playing video games all day? So what do you mean that that's the reality of all black people in America?
Talking about that, hey, we don't have racism. We had a black president.
And we have equal opportunity in this country. We had a black president, just in case you didn't know. We had a
What does that
black
mean?
president,
Okay.
and you know who voted for that black man? White people. What's making America so racist is people that continue to talk about racism.
You are a fucking idiot.
Facts.
Just absolute goofball.
Yeah, right. That's the same problem we have with PDF files. The reason why children keep getting abused is because we keep calling PDF files out and talking about it. If we stop talking about it, it would go away.
Sambo soldier propaganda. That's
Right.
what it is, okay? The reason I call them Sambo soldiers because they are just militant with their Samboism, okay?
Oh, yeah.
They're militant. They are militant with their tap dancing and minstrel show. It's something
Very
somewhat of a
passionate.
phenomenon, I will say.
Very
But nevertheless, what has recently happened is that this individual has resigned from his job.
So this is me cleaning out my classroom.
This nigga was a teacher? Oh, hell nah, bro. Don't tell me he's teaching black students.
Because I resigned.
And what makes this even more funny, because I know that's funny, right? He's resigned, is that this individual was a teacher
Crazy.
for black kids. Lord in heaven, bro.
Yeah.
Lord in heaven.
Insane.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good.
Sure.
Because I can't imagine having a demon like this, having a black ignorant, clearly from the lineage of evil, teaching black kids.
Yeah.
This is almost as
And you know that bias, that racism, that internalized hatred is going to affect the way that he interacts with black students, especially black students that he perceives as coming from black American culture, especially lower income black American culture. You know, if he has a student in there, God forbid he has a black female student that, you know what I'm saying, likes to eat fucking hot Cheetos before class starts, he's gonna look at her like she's fucking just evil.
bad as what's her name, the Biggest Loser trainer, adopting a black girl and then talking about, oh, you know, everybody owns slaves. This is what these people do, okay? This is the type of black teachers that they want to have in the schools. That's what they want to do. They want to have the Sambo soldiers teaching the black kids how to tap dance and how to be minstrel shows.
Right.
That's what they want. And what I find absolutely hilarious is the fact that he didn't get fired, okay? He resigned. But then he goes on to say that he was targeted, right? He talking like a victim because it confused me. Because I was like, well, what? What you mean? I had to give him the Scooby-Doo. Because he was talking all that hot mess.
Right.
Hey, we are victors and not victims, okay? We can't blame the white man for everything.
I refuse to embrace a victim mentality because that's not what our grandparents and Harriet Tubman and those people fall for.
And sure enough, he's talking about I was targeted. It was black Democrats. You know, it's liberal here. It's a Christian school, but it's liberal here. It's liberal here. And they got me up on some petty stuff.
Because I was targeted at my school for my political beliefs. So this is my classroom, me getting my stuff. And yeah, I was targeted. I was told in so many words that if you don't stop speaking about certain political things, that you will be fired. And then I was targeted afterwards with a bunch of petty stuff.
And it's like,
I like how he doesn't elaborate on the petty stuff. I'm sure it probably wasn't that petty.
let's pause. Let's rewind that one. What you mean petty stuff? What type of petty stuff were you doing that they just happened to force you to resign, Pimpin'? How about you elaborate on the petty stuff that they held over your head? I'm very curious. Very curious. Because even right now, he's still trying to blame black people for his actions.
Oh,
Is
for
that
sure.
not hilarious?
Right.
And this is a Christian school, but it's predominantly black. These are run by black Democrats.
See, he don't like black Christians. He only like white Christians.
And yeah, my classroom. And
because he's a sellout. He's a tap dancer. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's not right.
Does anyone see the irony here? His actions led to him resigning.
Right.
And what does he do? He doesn't take responsibility. He doesn't lift himself up by the bootstrap.
Right.
What does he do? He blames other people for him resigning.
Here's the true hypocrisy in it, because this is the same kind of dude that is going to say if a black man with dreads who is sagging his pants and he has tattoos, if he is harassed by the police walking around a suburban neighborhood at nighttime but not breaking any laws, and then he's harassed by the police and maybe even suffers some degree of police brutality, what is he doing walking around a suburban neighborhood dressed like that at nighttime? Why didn't he just identify himself? Because, you know, a lot of times the black guys in that situation, they don't want to identify themselves because they're not committing a crime. And he's going to make all kinds of excuses for the white police officer and say that, well, look, you got to understand that this is the world we live in. Well, in the world we live in, you can't be something like a school teacher and going on Jubilee and saying all the fucking coon shit that you're saying. And so now you're reaping the consequences of your decisions, right? And now it's all somebody else's fault. Look, if you're going to do shit like this, you better be prepared to be like a Candace Owens or the Hodge twins or Brandon Tatum. This got to be what you do professionally 24/7.
You ready for the cherry on top of this stupid sundae? He then starts a Gifts and Go.
Gifts and Go? A GoFundMe?
Oh,
hell no.
A GoFundMe or not a
wow.
GoFundMe, but a way where you can give us to help us out as we try to
wow.
we try to fight legally, or we try to pay for our expenses. Give, Send, Go. Reverend Joel Wells.
Oh, this nigga is a fucking fool. He thought he was about to get the same treatment that white woman who called that little 4-year-old black autistic boy that hard R. He saw her raise $500,000 in a week. He thought he was about $5,000. I can raise $5,000. Where are all the you know what I'm saying, the Zionists? He wears that chain around his neck, rocking the nation of Israel, right? Where all the Zionists coming to your rescue? Where all the white conservatives coming to your rescue? They not coming. That's what you need to realize. Oh man, they not coming.
Jordan Wells, you can go fight. It's called Fire for for Now. It's called Fire for Speaking Now, Fight Back. And it's Jordan Wells.
You can't make bro.
That's hilarious.
You can't make this up. Why
He's seeking reparations.
is it when these mofos get kicked out of the house, they then want to look to everyone else, will y'all help me? Master done kicked me outside. Look at my hands, they soft. I can't pick no cotton. This is what happens time after time after time after time, bro. Every single time, this is what happens. You would think they would learn, bro. Here's the crazy part. Pimpin', you didn't even make a check. You didn't even get a check off of your tap dancing.
Right.
That's the craziest type of
Insane.
minstrel show I've ever seen. How do you do a full-on minstrel show? You are this close to tap dancing. As a matter of fact, if you listen closer, you can hear a little pitter-patter underneath the table. You were that close, and you didn't even receive a check. No white people applauded you. No, you didn't go on Charlie Kirk.
Right.
Candace Owens didn't invite you on the show. Piers Morgan didn't invite you on to talk about the black. Like, I don't understand.
Right.
I think what happens is that they think that it's 2016. Because to follow up to the Give, Send, Go, he's asking for $5,000. He wants to talk about $5,000. And you know the spiel. You always know the spiel when, you know, the white ignorance and the black ignorance of, you know, Republicans, they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar. You know, they say the N-word or something and be like, they just want to attack me for free speech. That's always their go-to, always.
Right,
And sure
yeah.
enough, right on cue, bro. He's talking about, well, they trying to attack me for free speech, and, you know, if y'all can give anything, $5, $10, $100, you know, anything will help.
People have already started giving. You can go on there. A lot of you have asked, how can you give?
Ain't nobody give to this shit, nigga. He put $100 in there so it don't look too dry. And it still look pretty dry, bro. $100 is still looking pretty dry. But he put it in there. His last $100.
How can I help? Well, we have started a Give, Send, Go for you to help us reach our goal. Our first goal is going to be $5,000. And anybody who wants to help, right?
Yeah, hit up Israel, bro. You rocking that Israel chain, hit them up. Maybe they give you a passport, give you a green card, give you some residency. Yeah, you go over there and see how these people feel about black people. I'm sure that you're going to be very surprised that they're not going to embrace you with open arms.
Help us, because we have just had a lawyer reach out to us today who's a Republican lawyer who wants to try to fight this school.
He's trying to raise $5,000. Guess how much these good, not racist people donated to him, okay? Just guess. I want you to take a guess. I won't even give you the Jeopardy music. $2.95. That's
Wow. That's hilarious.
Fam, I'm gonna be honest with
That's
you.
hilarious.
In my lowest of lows,
Oh my
if I
God.
ever do a Give, Send, Go for $5,000 and
Yeah.
I get $2.95, I'm crashing out.
Bro. Delete it. Delete it. Don't delete it. This is embarrassing.
I'm crashing out. Fam, what? Does racism exist now? Let me
Yeah.
guess. I'm curious.
Where, I mean, you were getting so much applause. Where's Asmund Gold? Where is Asmund Gold? He was siding with this guy so much. He loved his rhetoric so much. Isn't his heart hurting at the sight of fucking this dude losing his job? Where are all the white conservatives that were like championing this? Where's Brandon Tatum? Where's Candace Owens? Where are all the people who would have looked at this situation and been on his side? Ain't none of them coming to your rescue, bro, because they know it's only limited amount of spots for top tier Uncle Toms. It ain't they ain't got that much room, okay? And shit is getting pretty saturated in that department, so they ain't gonna help you out.
Hear what his concept is now? Because I think it's absolutely wild, absolutely appalling. Shame on you, sir. That you would actually even create a Give, Send, Go.
Right.
That sounds like you begging for money.
It does.
Isn't that what you were trying to say?
That is
reparations
actually what
was?
he's doing.
That they were
And
begging
reparations is not begging for money, but that's what you doing.
for money. Here you doing a Give, Send, Go, and to your racist audience, right? That he was definitely going for them white dollars, bro.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
definitely going for the white dollars.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, oh man, I really killed it on Jubilee. I know my white brothers and sisters are gonna
Oh,
help
yeah,
me.
yeah,
And they were like, yeah. Negro, we've seen this episode before. Matter of fact, we had a gay Rob Bushy Smith do it. We had Kunis, a black woman, do it. Do you have anything different? Can you
Right.
juggle? I don't know. Can you stay?
Can you juggle? Can you do anything new, nigga? Can you do anything new? We've already seen this before. There are already a bunch of people doing this and doing it, quite frankly, far better than you. So what else can you do? Can you dunk a basketball?
On your head? Like, what they are failing to understand is that the whole black conservative, the whole walk away and everything. I'm an independent thinker. I don't listen to the Democrat lies. They're the real racists. All that, white people are tired of it, bro.
Yeah.
That may have worked in 2016. I told y'all during this new election, he's not on that, bro. He's not about, we're gonna do a platinum plan. No. Trump is about, hey, white people are being attacked. We gotta stop this anti-white racism, okay? We gotta stop making little Timmy feel bad about something he didn't do. He thought he was gonna get 5K. Bro, maybe what you should have done was paint yourself white and then call the little black kid the N-word. Heck, they at least gave her almost a million.
You know what I'm saying? But he too fat to even pull that off. You know what I'm saying?
They gave her almost $1 million. That's really the new hustle, if you want to be honest. Moving forward, y'all still on that 2016 programming. I'm gonna give you the new update, all right? The new patch. What you do is you hire a white friend, right? And you tell them, hey, I want you to call me an N-word. I'm gonna do something crazy, right? I don't know. I'm gonna push you, and then I want you to call me N-word, and then I want you to say you lose your job, and you'll put up a Give, Send, Go or something like that. That's what you do. And you collect and you split the money, right? You split the money. Yeah. Now you got to give him more.
God damn, this shit actually might work. I know it was just jokes at first, but Lucas, you might need to take this video down, bro. This actually sounds like a pretty good strat.
Maybe 60-40 or something like that, or maybe 50-50 if he's, kind and he's, on the up and up. But you have to understand his face is going to be on there. So he is risking it all, right? He's going to be labeled a racist. And, if he lives in a small town, it's going to be hard for him to get work.
Yeah, I think 60-40 is a fair split.
Well, no, I take that back. If he lives in a small town, it's going to be easy for him to get work because, these small towns. Now, if he lives in a big city, you may be able to skirt here and there. But, yeah, that's how you do it. You split the monies, bro. You split the monies. All of this goofiness of trying to tap dance right now for a white massa to hopefully get a racist paycheck, yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same economy right now. These racists, they hurting right now. Their stomach is so empty, they can't even say the N-word. They just say, you stupid, my stomach, it's grumbling because I haven't eaten because of Trump's tariffs,
Yeah, it's probably hard to be racist on an empty stomach. I can see that.
Racist, okay? They need to re-energize. And they can't do it under the sun.
Yeah, man. It's funny because we just dropped another reaction about Fresh. Pretty much the same theme, the same topic here. Tap dancing, selling out, it does not, you're not going to get love from the white community for it. See what it is, they see people like Brandon Tatum, they see people like Candace Owens and how much love and support they get from white people, and they think, that's what's available to me. No, nigga, no, that's not how this shit work, bro. You feel me? Candace Owens, Brandon Tatum, they were low-key kind of the blueprint. You feel me? They were kind of the first of the party, the first of their kind, doing this shit on the internet, on YouTube, on Facebook. And so that's where they had a big advantage, and they went hard, and they've been doing it for a long time. You ain't gonna just pop up and just cause you say fuck niggas. You feel me? You expect a bunch of white dollars flowing into your pocket, bro. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what you think about this situation in the comment section down below, man. Real funny shit, dude. For real.